Hello friends, welcome back. Feeling a little better today with my throat and fever. So yesterday's video was a little bit extremely low on gas. So let's get some exciting demo right now. So what are we looking at is we ran some quant program on our side and just we don't share all the details of coding behind the scenes, patent issues. So what we have to focus on is one single grid, and that grid is checking the path of moon as it travels across the 12 apostles of the sun. 12 apostles of the sun are the houses of the zodiac. So, stars in heaven, which is 3D sphere wrapped around Earth, is not there for the sake of beauty, and that is the guiding light for humans to understand, interact with, follow, but that is here for billions of years, and it will be here in this galaxy for next, as the science says, 4 or 5 billion years. At the same time, man, who is connected to half the universe, is superior to the stars. If, there's a big if he lives in the power of superior wisdom. Again, I'm quoting something here from a wise man, right? So, let me read one more thing. Such a person, being the master over heaven and earth by means of his will, is a magus, and magic is not sorcery but supreme wisdom. Wow. So fascinating that every trader has the power to be the next ultimate gain if he opens up to the possibilities of understanding the stars. But he is not slave to the stars, he is master of these stars. So you have to open your mind to different thinking process. All right, so let's see if this wise man, what he said, is something we can use in the stock market. And so let's look at this. So based on this, we have 20, 30 dimension charts like these. So this is the simplest thing you can pull up. And this is what Mr. Gann was doing. He went and got his wisdom first before making the first trade. All right, so let's assume that you are open to such possibilities of being wise as Gann. So here it is. So August 2024. All right, so let's go to September. So Friday, we had the 7th. Let's double check. Okay, 6th and 7th, right? This area. We saw a shift of energy happening. It says right here on the top. So what are we tracking here? We are tracking the illumination of the moon right here. All right. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. On second, Monday, Tuesday, it is 000. Now is getting lit up again, right? But at the same time, we also are tracking where is he traveling in the 12 houses or the zodiacs or sorry. So tracking how he is traveling through these zodiacs. Remember, 29 days, roughly 29.5 days. Saturn and Moon are linked. One is rotating in 29.5 years. Moon is doing the same cycle, sub-cycles, cycles, inside cycles, inside cycles, inside cycles. Right here, right? Cycles inside cycles. So this is 1 and 9 link of cycles inside cycles. All right. We'll discuss this in module 3 slowly. All right. So there it is. So on this day, second and third, we see Leo. Then it was in Virgo, and it shifted to Libra. All right. Scorpio is coming. So when you enter this shifts of interfacing energies through Moon, because Moon has a pretty fast cycles, so it moves certain degrees per day, right? It can travel the houses in certain degrees and exit 30 degrees in certain days. So the beginning of new energy, let's say you go to state boundaries. As I leave from, say, New York, and I enter a different state, the state boundaries, right? This is where the energy shifts. As you go to, in Europe, different countries, there's a shift of energy as you shift. So those are just the house rules, right? If you go to a different country, they have different rules. Just by crossing and taking one single step from A to B, the whole entire system changes. So same thing, as Moon is jumping through all these houses, it is interacting with the default laws and the nature, and its own energy of the house is being subjugating or interacting or amplifying the Moon power. So Moon is a child. A child cannot be the parent. Sun is the parent. Moon is always going to be the child. Without Sun, there is no Moon. Impossible. It's like saying Sun came before the parents. So Sun is surrounded by 12 apostles, which is 12 house of zodiac. So that is what the heavenly sphere is giving us. The Moon is the fastest thing in the stock market. It has very powerful impact because it is a close body to us. Saturn is very strong. Mars is very, very strong. Venus, the inner planets, outer planets, and planets beyond the 7th planet. Pluto is a very powerful planet. It rules Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio is the most powerful in energy. Think about the Scorpio. He will fight you to the death. So that's why it is assigned to life and death transformations. Big shifts in, massive shifts in trends. All right. So when you're trading intraday, you already know this for next 100 years. But how you interact with this is very deep. We'll just scratch the surface. And as I say, the surface is made of steel, and its depth is beyond. But as the physical form we have taken as human being, the stars for us to use. They don't control us. They don't subjugate us. They advise us, guide us, right? So I think, okay. So let's check it out what happened. Let's apply this, right? We are not here for philosophy. We are here how to make money. And the best way to trade any philosophy is to just check it out and see, with enough years of experience and how strong you are able to program it. Let's see what happens. All right. So let's go back to this screen again. So Leo is sun. Sun is a nuclear energy. Anything which comes there, you just burn you in seconds. If the magnetic field, which is protecting humanity on Earth, is shut off for like a few minutes, and we get this solar flare, we'll all burn in seconds, ashes to dust. So Leo is friends with Mars. But remember, logically, if you think about it, there are three interconnected houses. I don't want to get into astrology and sound like an astrologer, but if you want to use that philosophy, this is the Gan phenomena that he and there are a couple of other people in the early part of, I think in India, Calcutta, they were able to apply this to commodity markets, right? So there's some seasonality there because they looked at the seasons and they harvested based on these cycles. Now, how do you apply this kind of natural cycles to NASDAQ technology, which is electrons? Still, well, laws of vibration will apply. So what is happening is, right, so the friendship, relationships, all right, let me share some things from module 3. If you see this combustion, sun, as I said, if you go close to the fire, he will burn you, destroy you, make you into ashes. No power stands with the sun. Sun is a jump sites. When you do portal jumps, these higher dimension spaceships, when they travel, there are suns in every ecosystem and galaxies. So they look at this digital heat signatures and they jump. That's why it is a ball of gas. It is not a rock like other rocks. Why is that? If you're jumping into something as a digital heat signature, if you just keep crashing into rocks, I mean, you can't use that as an ecosystem to jump and go faster than speed of light. Go and research something in CERN, how we are able to break E equal to mc square and we can go 4 times the speed of light, and we use jumps from these sites. So again, we have to just look into those things. But those things were hidden in the text. But here we are talking about how Gan looked at the market, because every planets are friends, right? They are friends. Canada and America are friends. Great. Right? So there's no enemies. So they always try to create some enemy. Okay, Ukraine and Russia is an enemy. All right. So the same thing. So there's 12 apostles. It doesn't mean you're having only one thing which is happening to you, but surrounding things, because all those stars are always there. It doesn't matter which sphere location you are at. So the impact will be a little bit heavy or impact will be a little bit less, but all the impacts from all the 12 apostles of the sun, all the zodiac apostles I'm talking about, so all these houses, so they have been given who rules what house. Saturn rules Capricorn. Capricorn is given the goat, and they're given the mountain structure, because if you see the goat, he'll keep on climbing, work very hard to climb to the top of the mountain. Saturn makes you work extremely hard and also delivers like nothing else, gives you more. It's a Chronos in the text, right? Chronos, keeper of time, Zeus, right? So if you just interconnect all those things, how we connect those things is we check through vibration. We punch the vibration, which we'll show you in the next video, and see how are you vibrating to. This means this means that. Confluence of events, right? It's like MACD, stochastics. They all saying the same thing. RSI above 50, below 50. The momentum is on and off, right? So if you, this is the same thing is happening here. But Gan was looking at it through the eyes of the planetary energy. Planets are also vibrating. They have their own music vibrations. They are vibrating, and this whole astrophysics uses these fundamental ideas, and then how far can you go in your thought? Expand to the half the universe, right? Then talk to half the universe. This is how you have to do your research. But the idea is here: if you get close to the sun, if you're not friends with the sun, you're gonna get combust. So Mars in the zodiac is what we call as a baby fire, wild fire. When the kids are running around, when they are born up to 5-6 years old, they just want to burn their energy. They just run around and just experimenting with everything, but they have such a pure motivation. the evil has not entered yet, right? So, but if they are just, tell you the truth, the parent will say, hey, don't, they try to hide and they become diplomatic, but the kids will tell you, hey, mom did this. And he will say it in front of 100 people. This is raw fire of Mars. So we are born in that April. If you go to Nostradamus, they do monthly cycles, 1 to 30. They don't break it into different cycles, right? So modern day prophet, they call him, because prophethood is prophecies, means seeing the future. So only way we as human beings can see the future is the cycles. And there are so many cycles. So Gan is very clear on his position that you have to look at the cycles, what has happened in the past, see in the future. Moon is going to rotate. But here's the tricky part. To find the exact location today where moon is, and longitude, latitude and all these things, it will take 19 years. Even though it is cycling every month in 360 degrees, every month. Exactly how he will do it this month, the same repetition will happen after 19 years. Not next year, same month. So all things are interconnected. 9 plus 1 is 10, right? So moon is so close, so you must always look into this. Now, why are we saying you have to understand all this for level 3 to be, if you want to be the master, precise master, like the master, if you are following that master in trading, this is what you have to study, unfortunately. All right, so when sun, and the question is sun is close, sun is a fire sign, Mars is a fire sign, and which one is a fire sign? There are 3 fire signs. You should know. That's your homework. So the earth sign, Taurus is an earth sign. You should know what else is earth signs. The air sign, the third one is Gemini, air, communication, telecommunication, right? TV stations, right? So anything you can go through air, plasma. Fourth is a water sign, Cancer. Opposing Cancer is Saturn. So how you feel comfortable. Cancer is 4th sign, 4 sides, 4 corners of the universe, 4 equinoxes, the cardinal cross, 4 elements. Ellipsoid has 4, major and minor axis. Everything is interconnected through these numbers. So when it's very natural that the fire and fire has affinity, right? Fire cannot burn fire. If I bring 2 fires together, they will amplify but not destroy. So that's the story. You have to think logically. It's not, otherwise if you go into these complicated laws, right? Massive laws, this 64 dimension, you're not there yet. Or maybe you are astrologer, you're already there. But then you're not a quant engineer, how to apply this in financial markets, right? This is the difficulty of this situation, but it's a journey. It will take you years, but if you're on the path. So when we say moon has entered the 3 days, he will be in Leo. What's going to happen to the moon? So is moon friends with Leo? If Leo, which is a sun sign, rising Leo, all the presidents are Leo, strong Leos. Most of them, all the great leaders are Leo strength, Leo leadership, expressing yourself to the world, projecting yourself to the world. What, if you close your eyes, you see what is inside you. That is the ego and the self. When you open your eyes, you see what is totally 180 degrees across you, which is the frequency of 9. So if you're in Cancer, or the moon is ruled by a certain house, or he owns a certain house, like we say moon, family, mother, 4th house, is all moon activity. But opposing moon is what? When the mother closes her eyes, you want all this peace and family and a house and properties, comfort for the kids and family. But opposing that is Saturn. So that is 9, frequency of 9, and he's ruled by Saturn. So mother has to extremely work hard to have that comfort she wants. And the comfort comes from which house? Taurus. So when the moon enters Taurus, and moon is the 4th vibration point, rules the fourth house. So that, what does that mean? 2 and 4. Remember, the second house and 4, 2 and 4. The natural affinity is a double frequency. So moon feels comfortable when it goes to its own frequency vibration, where the nodes overlap. So 2 and 4 is the same representation on a lower frequency. And Taurus has only one job: go out every day and work hard and provide for the family. And the mother feels comfortable in the second house. So what does that mean? So 3 days when the moon enters Leo, what's going to happen? Positive or negative energy? Okay, find out the relationships. When moon enters Taurus for 3 days, what do you expect market to do? So that is how we have to get to this energy situations, right? And we can, when we plot these things, we teach you what is going on, and then you don't need to think these things, and you just, as a trader, think about it. Now we know behind the scene, I'm showing you what's going on is right here. So now moon has a, when something, okay, let's go back to Gan again, right? Gan said when the rate of change of time and price is same, there will be change in the trend. Think about it, what it means. If everything is in balance, so balance can be 100 or it can be 0, isn't it? When something has entered a state of balance, it's like if you throw a ball up in the sky towards the heavenly sphere, it is going up and up and up and up, and then it is slowing down, and then it is stopping. Exactly at that certain point in time and space, you will stop. That is balance point. Right? So that was what Gan was saying. When 1 degree is same as $1, is same as 1 minute, is same as 1 day, is equal to 1 month. When the rate of change of events are in balance in 2 dimensions, expect a change in the trend. So 0 is also balance because it has reached, the ball has reached that static state where it can change direction. That means it was going up, it will change direction and go down, isn't it? Okay, so we'll look at what's happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and see what's going on, right? Because this is how we look at it. Now, if you want to look at what happened, people say, oh, why didn't you predict this election, this and that? We are not into all those things. So they are traditional astrologers, we can talk to them, but always find evidence. Now, if I put all the planets here together, right? If I put all their locations and vibration and the other programs which we do, but here it is, right? So let's see what happens. This is how you have to think and study. All right. And this energy is going to be now changing on this day, which is upcoming Monday. Because over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we entered this on 5th and 6th. Okay, so we are leaving this. We are here. It started here, and something is going to end here because, so these boundaries these days, enter, exit, these will be change in scenarios. When from the Cancer, we went to Leo. From Cancer to Leo, and then Monday we had this a new energy, new entry. We got a new visa for that new country, and this country is ruled by Leo. All right. So just wanted to give you that analysis before I go back to trading charts. So this is how you build a sentiment analysis. That's energy is shifting on that day. Second onwards, there will be some punch in the market. And then one more thing is something's happening on the weekend. Okay, it's happening on Monday only. Monday is ruled by moon. So moon day is Monday. That's why I call it Moonath day. Moon day is moon day. Right? So there we go. So moon is in absolute balance, and then he's going to trigger some things, right? That's it. It can be off by a day, as Gan said. All right. That's why we have to do something with the analysis. So market opened on Sunday, and this is, there we go, change of trend because the energy shifted. All right. So now energy shifted, and then it's going to be there. Now we are going to enter into some other phase of energy. This is how you can look into it. All right. So we know that some shift is coming. We don't know which direction it's going to go. That's why we have to use technical analysis, unless we use some other sophisticated tools. So we are just going into very, very basic scenarios right now. When people say, "Oh, Friday was deadly," or "Monday is deadly," well, energies are shifting every 3 days. That's why 3, 6, 9 again. Every 3 days, moon is going to change. But 3 plus 7, 4 is the sign of the moon, and 3 plus 7, 4 plus 7, 7 heavens. Everything's interconnected. All right, there we go. This day came, and now we see we add these bands here called flow bands. What does that mean? Well, it means that we are using volume charts here. Okay, and then as we discussed earlier, the momentum is there, MFI is there, you can add something, no worries. Below this, take shorts only. And it took shorts only. Next day, did we get any trades? Now these are the frequencies of the NQ for last 30 days. We see how it goes. Okay. So once you catch it, momentum, you just stay with this. 2-3 times a month you will get those big moves, and you should be in good shape. White stopped here. You have to see C54 reflection points. Anyway, so Monday, this is what started it, and then people are talking about how to trade Fridays like these. If you see this boxes here, right? These boxes show up every day. When the market closes, we know the next balance point for the market coming from the banks. So market is breaking down, they'll come back to the boxes balance point. Then we see this big bar. So as we talk about it, they'll be retested. Big bar, exhaustion, and they will bring it back to this once time, 2 times. Always track those. We already discussed this in the previous video. So talk about big bars, find those big bars, and there's so much going on inside the big bars, but let's just keep it to a very high level. Big bars, small bars. The momentum has shifted. We are on the frequency. They try to break it, they didn't do it, right? That's why we have this frequency. Just put a buy limit or sell limit, right? Let it prove itself. Stop loss is there, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. That's all technical trading. You can learn from your broker how to put on the trades, or you can have robots do it for you. Okay, so let's look at this day. What do you see here? Do you see any going higher to higher? And look at this volume. We talk about when you see these patterns, when the momentum, when they're trying to blow obvious high and low, look at the pivot it is created. Is it coming through volume behind it, or momentum behind it? Is not. It's a divergence. We talked about it, and there we go. Add the level, hide behind this, let it go. This is how you have to tame NQ. If you want to trade one contract and you see people are making $1,000, the students are making $1,000 a day, yeah, they also have losses too. But in the end, as I said, 18 days you should win out of 22, and you are a pro trader. Again, also took so many losses too, but he know how to manage his trades. So this is how the campaigns are run. We have this balance point. So market, this is a red box, so you can just see this one here. Market came back to it, rejected, came back to it, rejected. So how you leave this box with what strength of volume? We know, I see a big bar here, there's a possibility they'll break it. If you miss it, they'll come back to retest it. You have to see bar by bar, bar by bar, bar by bar. All right, this is how it goes. Then it comes back to this big bar again. They're saying, hey, so people who are trapped here, once they see the momentum here, look at this where it stopped, 50%. Gann said 50 is important. There it is, 50 is important. And we have a frequency here in the middle. So the question always becomes, will you defend it or not? And then when the bands are used, when they take on the shape, any moving averages, when they start taking the angular shape of 45 degrees, and you get back into it, first touch, you can take it. For example, break, retest, first touch. Here, break, retest, first touch. Thank you very much. And this is where it is going to be doing this. Let's make this. So this is a break of this, and this is retest is here. So break, retest into the flow bands. What is this flow bands? Nothing more than some manipulation of pi with one is using the close and close only, and one is using low or high only, right? So this is, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but so we are not using the close, we are using the high and the low, and we are creating some pi manipulation of it. That's all there is. That's why they are just, NQ is being tamed that way. Anyway, with the, so this is what it is. So you break it for the first time on this, down, 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 break strong, come back to retest it. This is your highest probability to go. Okay, market is above this, now is break strongly. See this? Break strongly at this bar. First touch again, retest it. This is all fundamental technical analysis, right? So there it is. And slope, the risk is also here, and the lowest risk is also here. Okay, so let's get back to Friday and be done with this. Friday. So my boxes I already know, right? As it said, we said market will break the box, go in the box, get out of the box, get in the box, leave the box. And you have seen that the blue boxes, they are just red boxes, same thing. And then they break it, retest it, break it, retest it, right? So okay, this day the box is here, market came back to the box, Asia session went up, came back in the box. You've seen this over and over. So all right, you came to the market early morning, we can see this is sideways action, there's no edge. I need some slope, let it break strongly, strong bar break, right? Remember, big bars, big bars, big bars, big huge bar break. Okay, there's so much money came into it. It could be fake out, we don't know, right? It's fine. Break, let it, if it goes, one thing. If it pulls back, they give you one chance. And when they gave you that chance, look at the condition of the market. Momentum was below zero. Above zero, below zero, and breaking a high, very strong pivot high and low. At that time, look for divergences. If I broke a major high, major low, did I break with conviction, or did I break with just as a flush to collect more contracts and to just take it on the other side? That you can see through divergences in momentum and volume with the price charts. Okay. So came back, went back, came back, went back. Okay, so this is what it is. So this momentum was there. And what else can we say about this Friday? That's all there is. So this gave you one chance here. That's about it. So and this Monday gave you this chance. One time, break, retest, right? So then you just carry on. So if you are willing to take this big one contract NQ, making $3,000-4,000, which you can do, stop loss has to be managed. You can start with one M and Q. Once you sort all this out in your mind and practice, if you want to trade NQ, I think smart, it'll be the same thing. ES, same thing. YM, same thing. It doesn't matter. So look at how these levels which you are tracking in your own trading, how they are broken, with what kind of strength. Is it a major level? This is not a major level. It just broke. This is a inside. We are in the swing inside. Right. This is a major level for a prior day. Again said to look at prior day high and low. So this low of this day is here. It came back, and it how strongly it broke. Look at this bar which broke it. And it was totally rejected from the level, banking level right here, and it went up. So support becomes a resistance. Always keep drawing lines as well. Now this is a basic trading phenomena we're dealing with. So some people want to get rid of the wicks, which is fine. You can just come with some logic. No wicks is fine. Then we have, you can get rid of the wicks too. Break strong, it can run or come back to retest it. and it broke the previous day's low with conviction. The war is always going to go on, right? So at this level, war is going to go on. But if you look at this, do I see any edge? This is a fake out or not? I don't see anything, right? There's no clear divergence. How about this and this? I don't see a divergence because they made lower low in all things. On the volume, momentum, MFI, we just put it on. So there's no edge at that point. It's a normal behavior of the market. Now it comes back to the bands. So it went to the box. As you can see, they will always be rotating across the box. You can think about this as a market profile, POCs, value high low, jumping from POC to POC to POC, POC, VOCs, that's jumping because all professionals look at it, and that for intraday and for 5 days or 3, 6, 9 days coming together, right? GAN used 6 days because those days they were open for 6 days. So anyway, now in the box is being holding. What we went back to the bands. Now we have this our strong intraday flat, this line we talk about. So this line, see the red one line is coming, this box, it goes very strong now. Okay, it broke aggressively from the box. We are here. So when I'm looking at the market, now you can see a lot of sell tails coming on the top. Volume is on the top. Market, so I need to, if I'm thinking about taking a shot, how do I do it? This location is correct. If you want to take that thing, right? Wait for some sell bar and pull back into the bar. So this is a very large sell bar and it is getting off the sideways band. So what am I expecting? Look at the 50 again, apply 50, GAN 50 on any time frame, any chart, 50. We do see 54, which is much stronger in level 1 tool, just much stronger, because this is where market maker comes. We are giving you something very extremely basic, so everybody can benefit, right? You have to contribute to society. What you talk is cheap right here. So we know this is a sell bar. We can see it, and it is leaving, rejected from our level. It went back to the previous day box to box. Okay, broke down, went to the previous day box. I have this level, okay, and sideways is just stopping. Do not expect this precision tick. We have gone through this precision tick 3-4 times. Don't take it as always 100% precision tick. Oh, this is always happening. Yeah, but if you want to patiently, when you see this 3 or 4 things coming together at this level, retesting my box, that's why we keep giving you the boxes, but people are not using them. Some people are using them and making a lot of money for free. That's how it is. This is the purpose of all this blog anyways, right here. This box is there, draw it. This box was left with this very huge big bar. It was retested again, right? All right, no problems. Always look biggest bars. So we went to this projected box for this day. It got rejected. We got to come here, and we are not using, as I said, precision things. We're using basic mathematics of quantile regression to do these boxes, just to make things go faster. But here it is. Went here. Went back to the previous day boxes. Think about a point of control for this market profile, center point. It went to retest it. Professionals are looking at all this, and then we have this right here. This line is there, retesting the. Now we have 2 different things coming together. Look at the third thing on the bottom, MFI, overbought volume. What am I looking for? Show the evidence of sellers coming in. It's not to be a hero, I got this tick. No, let it see the point of like seller show up, get retested, right? So seller showed up very aggressively here, was we are going to catch the big moves, Let it come and retest it. So here is another great thing. Why it is great thing? It is retesting the bands. It is, your to stop loss will be here somewhere, right? 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10. If you take one loss and if you take one win, you can have 10 losses. If it can't be that really bad of a trader, which we all are when we start, and we improve it in 6 months. Stop. And there we go. This one, SmackDown retest. So now this is a 50 and the band retest 50Y, Y50, half energy, half Fibonacci, half whatever name you want to give it. 50 is important. All right, there it is. Now confluence, the frequency is there, 50 is there, 2 frequency boxes are there. Okay, no worries. So look at the momentum. So it's going against the momentum behind the scene is already shifted below 0. So now it makes sense to do these things, right? It's not difficult to 3-4 things. You can do it for free. And this is the Freedom Act 369. Money is being given to you by thousands of companies now. So money is not an objective constraint. It has now become a subjective constraint. But time has to be spent, unfortunately. All right, there it is. So this is how you trade. And then look at higher time frames. So intraday, this is going to go on. Okay, so now it is going from, for us who have the frequency L1 packages and understanding what's really going on, market is resting in these frequencies, 70 points, 70 points, 70 points, even against the trend, but you should not be going against these bands, right? So come with some ideas like these on your own. Let's take some other random day. Okay, we already discussed the frequencies. We're not going to talk about it again. So when we are above the band, retest for the first time, and the stop loss is here, let it go. Okay, if momentum is already shifted, shorts only, shorts only. Retest never came here, right? It came too late. Okay, no worries. Broke the level, retest came here. Momentum is already on the downside. So you're going with momentum is already there. They're going to go anti-momentum just to trap you, but you're below the band. So this is a simple thing, right? Find a band you like. And this is volume chart. So they already volume qualified. Separation is based on doing the average of all the tops, average of all the bottoms. That creates a separation, and we're doing something with pi. So market is below this, momentum is already there. If you get lucky, and remember box is also here into the box. So here they go to the box. Just rotate across the boxes. Short momentum is already down. Perfect. Come back to test what? We have our sell bar from other things overlapping here. Don't worry about it. At the band, retest the band first time, take a shot. Stop loss is here. One I'm in queue. One I'm in queue. We give you $500 across 20 accounts at $10,000 per day, and you are golden, my friends. And this is how you go and go about your business. Thank you so much. Again, whenever the message that comes from the universe is from 45 minutes. 45 minutes, 4 plus 5 is 9. We stop automatically on 369. We just, mind, body, and spirit is in tune with 369. So it doesn't take too much to test it. Break, retest, look at the momentum. See this? Break, retest on the band, momentum is top. You can trust it. Stop loss is here, let it go. So you cannot say I need 50 tools. I mean, you cannot say I have to spend $50,000. You cannot say. You just have to say. You cannot say I have no funds to trade. If you want to do this. So start with technical analysis done right, and then you move up to level 1, level 2. Now what you should be thinking about, where it is going. Okay, is it going here or is it going here? And this is where the answer come in level 1 from Mandela, C54, and other 10 tools we have in level 1. Then it goes to level 2, even much higher accuracy. Then it goes to what time should I be trading? Well, welcome to level 3. Right? 30 tools. What do we do? Big cycles, small cycles, intraday cycle, precision. Every pivot can be predicted in time and price. It gets too heavy if you're not at the natural state of accuracy at this technical level first. Thank you so much. 45 is over.